Hello everyone, this is Wes from Bell 55, and I'm just going to kind of go over the Demon Impale build that's coming up here for Season 10. We're going to the main thing here is the Shadow set. You're going to want the 6-piece set, and then also you'll want the Endless Walk with the Traveler's Pledge and Compass Rose. Those are kind of the two big set pieces, as well as the Carly's Point, and then the big introduction here is actually the Holy Point shot, which this doesn't show the new legendary affix, where it actually allows you to have 2 additional impales coming out at the same time, which that's what gives this build such great power. We'll start here with the head, or the helm. On that one, the stats that you're going to want Dex, crit hit chance, and then also impale damage. As well, with that one, you can actually swap out the impale damage for vitality if you're if you're dying too much. And then for the socket, you're going to want a diamond so that you can get the cooldown reduction. With this build, you basically just want the cooldown reduction on 2 pieces. There with socket, and then here on the shoulders. So here you're going to want dexterity, vitality, area damage, and then as well, you're also going to want, like I said, cooldown reduction. That's going to keep up your vengeance full time, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Then on your gloves, you're going to want dexterity, attack speed, crit hit damage, crit hit chance. Now normally you don't want attack speed because on most builds you just burn through all of your resources, but on this one with the Carly's Point, attack speed is actually great because you don't run out of resources. And then right here we're going to go with, for the chest piece, you want Dex, Vitality, reduced damage for elites, and then with your 3 sockets, diamonds. And then, like I said earlier, we want to go with Traveler's Pledge. On this one, you want lightning damage because the Impale rune you'll be using is lightning. Crit hit damage, crit hit chance. And then in terms of the legendary socket there, I went with Bane of the Trap for this one, but you can use any of the 3 anywhere, it doesn't matter. Then we also have, for your bracers, we have the Strong Arm bracers. On that, you want lightning damage, Dex, Vitality, crit hit chance. And then the big thing here is the legendary affix, which is where you get 30% increased damage when the person lands. And then to round out the Endless Walk set, we have the Compass Rose, which is 650 Dex, attack speed, crit hit damage, crit hit chance, and then the Bane of the Powerful, because in this build you'll just be killing a lot of elites. You're going to want to go from elite to elite, so you're going to want to get that so you get that additional 20% damage. And then here we'll go to the belt. Here's the Chain of Shadows. On this one you want Dex, Vitality, all res, life percent. And then the big thing here is the legendary affix. After you use Impale, Vault costs no resource for 2 seconds. That's what allows you to get from elite pack to elite pack super fast. And then for the other ring, this one here is a huge part of the build. You get attack speed, crit hit damage, crit hit chance. Big thing here being the legendary affix of using Shadow Power, Smoke Screen, or Vault. Take 60%, up to 60% reduced damage for 8 seconds. And then you're going to want the Gogok of Swiftness in there. That's what there, combined with your 2 other things, that'll give you permanent vengeance. So right there is, you could, if in case you need to, the Convention of Elements, which is what you would actually put in your cube. I'm going to kind of jump ahead here. That's the other ring that you could use instead of the elusive ring. Kind of depends on which one you have that rolls a little bit better for you. And then moving on now to the pants. You want Dex, Vitality, all res, and then in your 2 sockets you're going to want diamonds. For the boots, you want Dex, Vitality, all res, and then the big one here is Impale damage. And then 2 things that kind of make this build go. One is the Carly's Point. You're going to want high damage, and then high damage percentage, dexterity, attack speed, and the big one here is where Impale returns 15 hatred if an enemy is already hit with Impale. That's where you're just bam, 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 just destroying people, and just keep hitting them, and you never run out of hatred. There, you're going to want Emerald, get that CD on there. Then the Holy Point shot, you're going to want lightning damage, dexterity, attack speed, crit hit chance, and then the impale damage of 15. And like I said, it doesn't show here because it's not D3 Planner's not updated for the season 10. But this here is going to be perfect. That one gives you 3 impales. If you're hitting somebody with all 3 on that's that first one, like the Rift Guardian, you're doing 40,000 damage, 40,000% damage on all 3. Now to go over to the skills, you're going to want Vault with the Rattling Roll. The big thing on that one is when you actually hit Rattling Roll, it knocks them back, and that procs the Strong Arm Bracers. And then Mark for Death, you want the Valley of Death. There you're just placing an area on the ground, and with that one there's a 15-yard radius for 15 seconds, and they all take additional 15% damage. Vengeance, which is basically in every single build nowadays. This here, you get 40% damage, shoot your homing rockets. The big thing here is you want the Dark Heart rune. With that one, if you get permanent Vengeance, which is super easy in this build, and you're reducing all of your damage by 50%. Shadow Power, you get all of them, doesn't matter which one you pick, you get every single rune in there anyway, so you get the movement speed, you get the reduced damage, everything. Then Companion, on that one, I like to use the Wolf Companion, though I have seen some people using the Boar for the additional life per hit, because that's kind of the big thing in here, is you want to get your life per hit, because that also procs off of the Shadow Power. The more life per hit you have, the more sustainability you'll have. And then what makes the entire build go is the Impale. The big one here is you want to choose the Ricochet, so then it hits additional enemies. Those additional enemies getting hit repeated times, that's giving you life per hit, as well as keeping up all of your Carly Point hatred. In terms of your passives, you're going to want Call of the Weak for the additional 20% damage. And you're going to want Ambush so you can burst down that first 25%. Then you're going to want Awareness in case you get in a little sticky situation, you get hit too hard. Then Numbing Traps, so if anyone's close to you, anything like that, you're hitting them. They're doing 25% damage less, 25 less percent damage. Alrighty, and then the big one here in the cube, you're going to want the Dawn. This allows you to get the permanent Uptime of Vengeance. Aquila Cuirass, or as I like to call it, Tequila Cuirass. On this one here, since you're pretty much always at full hatred, you're going to have your 90, instead of having that 90-95, you're going to be at 50% reduced damage the whole time. And then, like I said earlier, you're either going to have the Elusive Ring or the Convention of Elements in here. Now, I am going to have a part 2 video where we actually go over build, like actual, just taking the build and then doing some play style. That'll be up probably here in the next day or 2. Thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you.